I am. I'm streaming, most people are dreaming where I'm at, but you could be anywhere, any place, anytime in the world, or maybe not of this world. Yeah, okay. So, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever it is, wherever you are. I hope it's good, however far in you get to your day. Yes? Okay. Um, no fucking plans for the evening. No new writing, but new song. So no plan for the stream, I mean, right? I could possibly pull out some tarot, like I keep saying I will, but there's this hiatus on the tarot. We don't like it currently, so no point in that. New song, okay. And when I miss X, more than just tarot decks. Don't you forget 111 with one viewer. I loved it. Okay. So if you click, you can find the new track on the homepage. Oh, what up, Dom? He can play the new cover demo. So, okay. I know, I'm sorry about the ads. Listen, oh, and I gotta play the 3 minutes. So, how about this? During the 3 minutes of ads, go to the website, listen to the new demo track, and then I'll kind of like tell you all about how I made it and how it's gonna keep getting better and better until I'm done with the EP. And also, Dom, I think I was first. Okay, so 3 minutes should give you enough time to hear the creepy shit I made today on the fly, just because, right? Um, all right, we'll be back in 3 minutes. Okie dokie. Great. No, this is great. I love it. I love it. Okay, so what's up? Because sometimes I don't love to be Psychic Veronica Mars, and I decided this stream. Sometimes like I get a couple hours in and I go check the list. Remember, Dom, you told me about that. How you can like see who is actually watching because bots don't count as viewers, right? And if you know Twitch, you know that if you don't click the video, you don't become a viewer either, right? So you can have the app open, the video playing, but if you don't click that shit, you don't count either, right? It increases over the evening. Yeah, that's why I checked in the very beginning. There's already 5, right? So I don't know. But a couple of them were like, not bots, and I'm like, is this the trollage? Those are like classic trolls, or they're just like actual lurkers, and people aren't all insidiously evil. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a much longer list once you get into the stream. So I'm like, is this collectively or is this like immediately? I don't know. Because some of them are like obviously bot accounts, and those are probably immediate, right? Pretty obvious because they're just like trying to farm data from us at all times in any way possible. But other than that, a couple of them are, ooh, is this like the troll side of Twitch kind of on the list? As we are having an ongoing investigation due to the unfortunate events that occurred in the night. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, like I said, I don't really have anything planned for the evening except I made a new song. Yeah, because like I am Veronica Mars, so watch it. Okay. Psychic Veronica Mars. Oh, bitch. Yes, you don't want this. You don't want to mess with that. So today I was singing, and I was singing. Nice, would be a great detective duo. I was singing a song I know and love really well, and my voice sounded good because I'm starting to ovulate, so like I'm getting a bunch of estrogen in my voice, and I can hit like higher notes and hold them longer and just like enjoy it more. Even like I don't know, all of my breath work sounds better. It's just like different parts of the cycle can be different kind of, okay, what's this? Can just, it sounds different, like the luteal phase is more testosterone, so my voice goes so low that I literally can't sing. Like it like, I don't know how to explain that. I almost like lose the ability to carry a tone when it gets too deep. So that's a good time to rap, right? So last week, oh, we're starting out last week. Last week I was down for the count. Due to blood flood. Okay. But I don't know anything about the actual terms, but yeah. So I was like, okay, good time to rap. Started writing all these songs, and then like, oh no, blood. Now this week my voice sounds better, so I'm like, why not just do an impromptu quick cover? Since the only songs I'm writing are rap songs, which will sound better to record next week or two, probably 2 weeks from now. And then I have time to finish writing them. But if I'm singing and it sounds good, might as well record something and just make a quick demo cover because I'm just like embracing the fact that they're demos and saying fuck it. Using GarageBand, except I suck at it, so that's cool. Didn't learn a goddamn thing before I started using it, but it forces. Okay, so part of the reason I do that, I think, is because it forces me to just use what I have if I can't redo it. Right, so that was kind of fun. And I tried so many different methods. I ended up doing 7 takes, but the 7th take was me only getting 8 seconds because I don't know how to use GarageBand. I don't want to talk about it because I get it now. I thought it was like memory. I was like deleting shit from my phone. Like, oh my god, it was so bad. So I was like, fuck it, we'll use take 5. Like, we're just gonna use take 5. I think I maybe even deleted take 5 and used take 4. No, deleted take 4 because I thought, again, I had no room. No, I just had to, it's complicated. But the best method, instead of, no, listen, this one, okay, so sometimes I do, but not to listen to myself, to listen to the music I'm singing, right? For this one, I wanted to do a duet with Nico. The thing is, I originally was looking for the track. I'll keep it with mine instrumental, right? Just a basic, okay, I'm gonna get this off YouTube and record it on my phone and then record over it, like per usual. Okay, so there isn't one. There's so many of that song, but not the Nico version, which is all the violins and like the one that I know. So I was like, fuck it. Instead of channeling her and trying to sing like her, sing for her, theoretically, why don't I sing with her? So I just played the track while we sang together, essentially. And kind of just went with that route. So I edited it a little heavy on the, echo and stuff just because it sounded creepier, more ghostly. Yeah, I don't want to, maybe, it's a AI. Oh gosh, how annoying. The only AI I've ever used was for Barbie, and anything I didn't really realize I was using AI for, right? But anyways, thank you. I think I just like to be creative and beat the odds of, you know, success. No, that's not what I was gonna say. Thank you. Um, Listen, sounds terrible, Dom. That sounds like a bad thing. Okay, that sounds like a really bad thing. Okay. So, anyways, how is everybody? How are we doing tonight? So okay, so yeah. I felt that. Okay, everybody got the dee dee. I don't know how AirPods and Bluetooths work, but I could imagine that'd be funny if that were the case, because it looks like it, doesn't it? Cheers, babes. Very excited. Very excited. So I made a new track just because my voice sounded good today, and I was like, I know the song so well, I could literally sing it crispy. Let's just run it. And I did, like I said, 5 takes, and then 6 and 7 was just me being like, why isn't this working? And realizing I should have a bit of an understanding of the stuff that I'm using. But then realizing now I do understand it, do it better next time. But also, yeah. And then I made a little playlist for all my random singles that I put out, because they are all kind of demo like, right? And so I built a playlist of them in order in which I did them, which you can like see here. And when I listened to them all together, they kind of made sense. And I was like, I'm kind of grooving right now. Like, I actually like this. That's why I sat here for an hour and listened to my own music. Because I go back and forth on whether or not I like it, which I can understand. Because that's me, polarizing, polar opposite. And, I have to have both energies of like radical love, acceptance, and embracing myself as I am as a whole. And then also being able to, rationalize and be self-aware, right? So especially because I know it's rudimentary, remedial, even novice, newbie shit stuff. So okay, that's good. I don't know who that is. It sounds familiar. Is it the actor? No, I'm thinking of Arquette. I don't bald guy. I don't. It doesn't matter. So, anyways, gotcha. Oh, okay. He was in the band. He did Queen. No, not that guy. Okay, I don't know. Anyways, okay. So I played all the demos together, And I was like, wow, this actually sounds cool. This is actually good. I actually really like this because they're all so fucking different. And the way that I composed each one is so fucking different that it's like, as a whole, oh my god, as an artist and a musician, I'm now seeing that I am, okay, kind of good at what I do, even if I can't like refine the project totally at the end of it. Who cares? It's still so cool. And then after listening to like the demo, I listened to most of the album immediately after, and it actually is a good intro and flows really well into it because again, each song is like pretty different. I think less so with the album as the demos because the album's an album, but it's just fun to think back at how I made all of it. And kind of having fresh ears, wonder ears. I actually made the title before I listened to the music, which is kind of funny. But it was just sort of a cute thing to think, wow, I actually kind of like this now that I'm able to listen to it as a whole. So I thought that was cool. I just really enjoyed that about my day, was realizing that I could just record a song quickly. If I always record my songs quickly, like I could just do it anytime with any song and just call it a cover. Oh my god, amazing. Easy. Just get the voice when I got it. Because even the originals that I'm working on are still, because they're rap covers. It's just me writing the songs to a beat that already exists, so it's kind of like still covering itself, right? Yeah. Well, I just don't play instruments either, so I don't know. I get bored working entirely alone, and it's exhausting to do all the instrumental stuff. Even though Moribund the Burgermeister is easily the best cover I did, if not probably like Mortal Acceptance. Although I'm very partial to I Done Blowed Your Mind, which is why I'm sticking to rap for the EP that I'm working on. Because it's just like the easiest to make sound good, I think, because I'm good at it. Okay. Right, right. Because you like really guitar heavy, guitar focused, instrument based. That's cool, yeah. Um, what's this about? Why am I doing this? Somebody else does this. So they got a tattoo on their back, or something like that. Something about their back hurts. Oh, you gotta stop right there and you can't reach. Bleh. Okay, okay. Um, Slow night, huh? It's already been 20 minutes and you've had to carry the stream. Don't feel obligated to stay, or do you like the individual attention? Aren't you a Virgo? And I was like, no, you're not Virgo. And you're like, I am, but it's cool. Um, yours? The ones where you stole all the drummers? What a funny thing for me to say. What are they? I'll do it. What songs? You know, I said I would, and then I would feel more comfortable working with you because you're like, I'm not into tarot, and it's like, I can't pay you. So, if you already made them and you're like, oh, I've just got these, I'll do it. Sunny elbow. What is this? I literally have not been itchy at all today. And I just randomly started scratching. Are you serious? You're kind of a brat. You're joking. Walking on Dream is good. I actually can't remember if I brought this up on stream because I was thinking about it recently that I saw Empire. I think I posted it on Instagram. I saw Empire of the Sun one time, and they were actually a great show, super theatrical. Heartless is Kanye or something else, and probably I don't know if I would do Frank Ocean, maybe. Yeah, you can send it to me. You have my email. I would definitely crush that Sunday morning. And you know, I just put out the fucking Nico cover today. So come on, that's actually divinely perfect. I could do that probably in the morning. Sunday morning. And Walking on a Dream I would be interested in doing, but I don't know if I would be able to do it. Same with the other three. But Sunday morning, definitely. And I like those other songs. Although I don't know about Kanye anymore. He's the heartless one, so maybe I'd change it to, yeah, self-reflection. No need to, well, if it beckons. So, yeah, you could send them to me. That would be fun. Like I said, you could send them all. I know Walking on a Dream. It's not that many words either. Walking on a dream. How could I explain? Right. I could probably figure it out. You could hear my cover of Do You Realize? I slowed it down and made it really fucking creepy. It's honestly because I couldn't hit the notes regularly. I was gonna do a regular normal version Sunshine cover, but I couldn't hit the notes, and I was like, damn. But now it's probably because I was just not maybe they're weak or something. I don't know. So could be cool. But yeah, that's exciting and fun. I'm just doing covers whenever. So now this will be my next one. Just focus on Nico. Fuck everyone else. Fuck the living. Fuck anybody who doesn't give a fuck. You know. Fuck whoever doesn't give a fuck. I kind of love it. What do you think we should do, Dom? Do you think I should stay? It's extraordinarily quiet on stream. I bitch so much at the lurkers, they're not lurking, which is kind of nice. It's kind of a different energy. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just saying, stream wise, it feels awkward that it's just you and I. You and I. you and I. I guess I could go back to. I can't be singing so loud right now. Then I could probably go back to writing, if not recording. It cannot be recorded. But I could stream a little longer, wait it out a little, but usually if anybody is going to show up, they will by now. So that's kind of funny. 25 minutes in. It's you and me, buddy. Crazy. That never happens. It's very quiet. It's kind of nice though. I needed a break. I don't wonder. Okay, probably because people just need a break from me, if anything. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of nice though to not have the lurkers, but turns out I don't have any friends either. No, come on. There's usually so many chatters and people who are cool and I get along with. It's just a random, I don't know, Tuesday, Wednesday. Tell me it's not Thursday. It's fucking Thursday. Oh shit. Plus the transition from Gemini to Cancer season. Geminis are notoriously known to be very chatty and talk a lot and blah blah blah. But Cancers are more quiet, pensive, contemplative. So the energy is switching, where people were very down to talk and chat, debate, discuss, and even argue a bit, but now it's very quiet, silence, no more talking, withdrawn, go within, earth, mutable. Kind of both. I think Virgos can get real quiet, but they literally will be kind of loudmouth. I feel like there's probably another Virgo in the chat. Where they're very cutthroat and contemplative, they'll end your life, but they'll do it usually eloquently. So if a Virgo pops off, they're like probably really unhealthy, you know, because like most Virgos are like all about the etiquette and the deliverance, but also Virgos are the only people I know to ever actually throw a headbutt in a fight. So yeah, you need to break out of your shell more, maybe. I get a feeling in my throat and stuff. I don't know what that is. Nervous to talk, nervous to say something, maybe. Um, oh, it's like a headache coming in. It's almost like, what is this? Puppet Master shit. Um, no, I can't do it on stream. You can't play music on here. If they catch me doing anything, I'll have problems, okay? I have to stay off the radar and not even get a single warning. I already am too controversial. No. Oh, part of me. Maybe we'll just go message you. Just end the stream. Just do this like cute little 30-minute. Oh, it's quiet. It's cancer season. I could do well, see, the funny thing is you hate tarot. You're the only one watching, so this is usually like when it's quiet like this, I take the opportunity to do a tarot reading and do like zodiac, you know, because it doesn't have all the interference of like being personal, but just very general, very broad, very zodiac calendar, any sign, anyone. And then if somebody watches the replay, they get like a good immersive reading. But I don't know. It's funny. It's ironic that you're the only one that's on stream. It's very tiring. It feels tiring. I think we should just call it, right? Let's go work on music, Dom. Let's go talk music. Is that silly? No, it's okay. I'm not trying to force you to speak to me. Okay. I guess I'll roll another ad break because it's been 30 minutes. So even though I have 30 minutes until I have to roll an ad break, I'm not sure I'm gonna even keep streaming after that. No, I'm not saying you stream. I said I would go chat with you, not stream with you. Instead of doing this, I'll go listen to the song and we'll talk about that instead of being on stream. Unless it's like, well, I guess like music category, that's what people do. Because you actually played an instrument. You're right. I could play that on stream. How would I do it though? Like if I just play it from my laptop, you'll hear it. Like I don't know. Um, okay. So okay, we could do that then. Is that how this works? I thought about playing my music on here because I was going to stream earlier and then I didn't. Okay. Cool. I got nervous about the music thing, but then I was like, wait, well, it's still, covers are still kind of, I think, territory when there's monetization involved. So, I guess. We'll risk it just, well, okay. Okay. This is just, can you hear it? How does this work? Do my mic need to pick it up? Sunday morning. Is that it? No, that is. How's it sound? Wow. I was like, at first, I was like, oh, I hear it. And then I was like, the thing is, I don't. And I was like, waiting for it to make sense. Well, never mind about that. That was hilarious. Good luck to that. Forget it, I guess. It feels like a bad prank. I don't think you meant it, but I did say Nico. Like I literally brought that up. So it's really funny that you like didn't mention it, and it sounds cool still. But just that first did it, and I was like, yeah, no, and then I was like, okay, I guess it's like really different than the original. It's a really interesting cover. Oh my god. Sorry to cut it off like that. It's just like fuck that guy, you know? We're not just gonna sit here and listen to Maroon 5 for what? Um Sunday morning rain is falling. Oh, okay. I didn't know how that worked, if my mic was picking it up or if it was just like playing, whatever. Um Cool. What's up, by the way? I'm not doing any tarot readings right now, but I'm kind of willing to because it's a very quiet night. So if you're just tuning in, feel free to make any requests, ask any questions. They left already. Damn dumb. It's really just us and this bitch. People are over me. They're like, actually, I fucking hate your guts. I'm like, yeah, cool. Get the fuck back in line, then. You can tell me in hell. That's on that, I guess. Um. Die mad and come tell me in hell about it, okay? What's with the wickedness? I don't know. Oh, you're back? 3, 2, 2, 2, 3. Yeah! Just had to get a snack. Okay, what's up? It's early in the evening and there's not anybody here. So again, any questions, any requests? Kind of willing to pull out tarot, but Dom hates it. Dom's the only one chatting, so you'd have to really say something if that's what you wanted. It's not enough to think it, and if you're just kind of here and never been here before, you can get to know me a little more by visiting my website, listening to my new song, or any of my other music, which tonight I'm proud of, and I'm not always, so kind of fun. Got nothing. I could read a little more Be Here Now, but we're in a bit of a dense and somebody's stuffy. Oh my god, you weren't getting snacks. Oh my god. Okay. Um I can barely breathe. Sorry. Yeah, no, I know it's just got stuff out of nowhere, but I'm guessing it wasn't out of nowhere. I'm guessing that's the second one here. Okay. Chillax, relax. Everybody's cooling, okay? Nobody even cares. So, anyways, about that there, we're just kind of hanging out. So, if you want to chat, you do have to have an account and follow me. And you can ask anything. And if you want to talk tarot, you can recommend a color or a subject or a deck if you know them, or ask if you want to know the decks, and we can maybe do that. Or if you have any questions about my website, my music, or anything else that I'm doing, you can ask. And cool, yeah. Sometimes we do keyboard poetry if it's really quiet because nobody says anything, so it's a good opportunity for me to be able to just write some poetry, I guess. I've gotten some good stuff doing that. It's not as fun as the typewriter, but it's a lot less messy and maybe less wasteful because it's hard to get the margins on the paper, especially because my words are more chaotic by nature. Okay. Scratching their heads. What do we say when we do? Who cares, dude? Breathe. Number 3. Deep breaths. Sometimes your body just needs oxygen. Sometimes that's the most healing thing you can give it because, yeah, stretch out. Stretch out. all your limbs. Stretch. Ooh, arch back a little bit. Stretch. Everybody's coming in now. What's good? They're like, we might as well. Come chat, why don't you? You know, we had no lurkers, so why don't you come participate? Look, we're getting all foo-foo because we're getting locked in. Yes. Okay. What's good though? Probably. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, I'm all hard. Let's be frank. It's hard to ball. Good take. And shut up. Walk away. Let's close the door. So I thought, let me do one more. And then I thought, well, I like that. And the worst part would be to have to fall back and smell a collection of scents. Regardless of the spite of why I wrote it down. But, you know, just a little chit chat, just a little beatnik here and there. You know, like that cat. Okay. I think I had a dream about that, actually. It feels like ego tripping. Because it felt like deja vu for a second. I sometimes do have strange dreams, I think, but I don't experience so much deja vu that that window stood out to me. And I also didn't mean to sound like ASMR, but sometimes the whispering can really get you dived in, yeah? There's something very calming about a whisper, and, okay. So it's almost like if I look away from the microphone and whisper, it's like the perfect tone for some reason. That's what I'm getting from that. And it's like, oh, I can hear it. Oh. Somebody's trying to lay their head down and sleep. That's what it is. It's so fucking funny. Maybe the connections were bad, or maybe I bored them. Or maybe nobody wanted to chat. Nobody wanted to say anything. Nobody had anything in mind. But it felt like the phone thing was funny, wasn't it? But I realized it was a going to bed thing. I think. I try to make it to an hour on the stream, I decided. Since we're already at the 40-minute mark and we had those little kicks. And if another chatter comes in by the time an hour goes by, oh shit. I get that stuffy nose again. I feel like people be partying tonight. I just, if we get more bursts of people or any chatters, I'll stay around for more than an hour. But this is a funny little stream this was. I guess it's just, I guess if anybody watches that listen to my music, go on my website, www.earlimiter.com. It's right there. It's also in my bio, in the link tree everywhere. So, smile. It's all candid camera. I could read, but I'm too tired, and I'd rather like be done streaming early since it's a quiet evening, and do some creativity than like drain myself and tire myself out with reading, because reading is a great bedtime activity. But I've got some things to do, and it's so quiet at night when most people are sleeping. As someone who can kind of hear people's, chaos and magic. It's all about learning a sense of responsibility for whatever it is that you feel you are being punished for, or for the reason you feel people are out to get you. Kind of like the reason that you are feeling the way that you feel is because there is a wound to heal, but sometimes if we don't recognize the wound is there, then we just act out in fear that it will be discovered to some degree because a part of us did experience it, and so we are well aware of it in at least our unconscious mind and maybe even in our id because that's often how trauma works, right? Focus, yes, it's for you, kid. Um, kid, maybe inner child, right? Okay. So you act out and lash out, fear, abandonment, shutdown, whatever, um, because you can't even process or understand what it is to even be addressed. So you're like, wait, okay, so same reaction but different saying is interesting because it's like growth, sure, perpetually growing in the garden of life, only to arrive in the garden on the other side. Because even in death is eternal life. Okay, it's a beautiful thing. But if you don't level up, it's going to be punishments beyond this world that no one can control. Because once you get there is when you're judged. These things. And it's all about recompensing now. And if I didn't have so much credit under my belt about talking to the dead, I wouldn't be so confident talking about things like hell and demons and and death itself. Right? Like I have that experience. Like I said, I walked the verge of death. Talked about it on the stream a couple nights ago. So that's where this all comes from, is being able to experience that. Okay. So there's something more to you if you come to me. And if you don't understand who I am, it's not really my job to force you to see it. It's your job to understand why you were looking at it in the first place. Okay. Yes. So you can teach someone, but you cannot make them understand. You can pass along wisdom, but you cannot make a person wise. You can, write it down, but you cannot transcribe into someone else's hands, right? It's impossible, isn't it? But I say possession can be real and everything. I just don't do it anymore. I don't need to. Well, I do and don't do, if that makes sense. Doesn't, but that's okay. It's not necessarily something to overcome as some people see it, where they're like, oh, wouldn't you not want to do that? Isn't that like mental? Aren't you crazy? And it's like, I guess it's just debatable because the things that I have come to know about people that I could have never known, things like, I don't know, and it's just like, it doesn't matter how it works. It's just the fact that it works at all. Like, whether I am connecting to the living person who's thinking about the person who passed away or connecting to the person who actually passed away, I'm connecting to one of them because I literally will say stuff that there's no way in fuck hell I would or could have ever known. The third option, which is of course the one people take the least seriously, is the time travel. Isn't that so fucking funny? Because when you think about it, and this is how I've thought about it, and what an interesting stream this has become. I'm like, maybe I'll make it to an hour. Where did this subject even come from? Stella is an angel. Ooh, Stella. Who is Stella? The dead dog? Or no. Probably not. Oh my god, what is the no? I was like, is this about the show? Because I love Stella, the with Michael Ian Black. Anyways, okay, so don't get too distracting. I'm not doing tarot readings right now. I'm on a tangent about something, and now I can't remember what it was because I got too excited by your name. Welcome, though. Stick around. You'll get a lot out of this. So you can't teach a man in a way that he understands. You can only show him what the information is and hope that he can process it himself and grasp the concept. Thank you. Okay. That's where you're like, tuned in. Okay. I should put that in my little tags, eh? Okay, so time travel. So the way that I've always perceived this, right, is that, and this is something I thought a long time ago, but I have a tendency to dog myself and get these bouts in my luteal phase where I just kind of want to destroy everything and even myself. So a lot of my work gets thrown out and I feel no confidence in anything, including living. And then I start my period and I'm like, I guess it's okay. And then I have to rebuild and restart over, right? Okay, so I don't have anything I've ever made. I almost am grateful that I gave so much of everything I made away, even if people didn't keep it, even if it didn't get saved. It's just like the thought that maybe someone else cared for it more than I did, because most of everything I've ever had and done ended up in the trash or a donation bin, because these bouts where the luteal phase would take over and it would be like clouds. So I couldn't probably pull up too much of the early work. And it's evolving more to be into spirituality and my gifts. So I talk about it more openly than I used to. But my theory was always that if energy can never be destroyed, only reformed, and matter can never be destroyed and only reformed, then I figure time can never be destroyed, only reformed. So what would that really entail other than the same kind of kinetic waste that energy produces? I figure that time essentially produces a waste similarly to everything else in life, right? Like there's no natural process in any part of the universe that doesn't do this. So why would time be an exception if it's one of the forces that's holding the universe together? Okay. That's kind of cool. So that, yeah, possible. You might see it as the Akashic records. Some people kind of agree with me. Some people already kind of feel that way. Some people are like, oh, wow, that's cool. So you're time traveling? Well, a little, maybe. It's the third possibility of either right, it's cool for me too. I love my job. If I don't think about this stuff, life starts to get really weird and complicated, because I start to be like, okay, I'll just assimilate to whatever the fuck people do. Human beings, what's going on out there? You're pairing and mating? Okay, I could do that. You have jobs and careers? I could probably get one of those. I mean, yeah, that's cool. I could probably pick a place to live and get like a house or some shit or stuff. Yeah, I've tried that a dozen, 100 fucking times. And I drop this stuff and I'm like, I just don't know how to behave, right? But when I'm in my this, it all makes sense. When you're like, yeah, I guess, when I'm practicing, it's not unbridled messaging for people who aren't asking, right? It's like, well, consenting and asking are two different things, aren't they? Kind of, yeah. Okay. So, um, the idea that time could produce a waste would indicate that someone could access that waste and therefore access a collective memory, so to speak, and that would be the Akashic recordings, okay? So this could destroy the world theoretically, what I'm doing right now, saying that on stream. Never force anything, right? So if people really could conceptualize the thought of time travel existing in any reality on some plane in some way, that could really change things, especially the timeline, don't you think? Well, good thing most people don't take it too seriously, and you can actually chalk it up to a spiritual reality that many are already existing in. It's just that I look at it like a scientist. So I hope it's not to convince anyone that these things are true, but rather to lead you to a more spiritual realization for yourself and connecting to life as a whole and thinking, oh, okay, so I maybe can trust her. Maybe it doesn't matter where she's getting those messages from if we can prove their accuracy, right? That'd be cool. Because somehow I do know sometimes what deceased people have said and done, and, little inside jokes between you and someone. Do you know? Okay, Stella, are you still with me? Do you know someone who is, interestingly enough, because I'm getting this vibe, I'm like, I don't think anyone's trying to make me feel that way, but if somebody literally was, or if you have like favorite president or something, it's this weird energy of like, oh, maybe someone you loved was like, to, and because I just was getting that, and at first I was like, okay, that's creepy. I gotta shake it off. It's my anxiety. But then I was like, yo, no, it's not you. Okay, so it could be somebody else watching, just because I was talking about connecting with the deceased and like how I would know something like that. Typically I don't do future forecasting, but not like that. I feel like it could be someone else in the chat, so maybe they won't say anything. But maybe it wasn't like shots, but like an aneurysm or something like that. It doesn't really matter, but something about the head, something about the back of the head. Maybe they fell and hit their head, but that's a really hard way to die. So I don't know, but yeah, I just sometimes I guess it's hit or miss. Sometimes it's almost like just depends on what my body is doing, what I'm capable of doing. You know, like the ovulation mode is very intuitive, whereas the menses mode is a bit more necromantic, if you will. Yeah, I don't really care to talk about it. It's just like the goofiest thing to ever have been read. They're probably trying to go find Atlantis because they talked about it on my stream, but they're never going to get it, nor are they capable of like breathing underwater that heavy. Look, somebody's spying. Somebody is spying. And I don't know if you're spying on me. I don't know if you're spying on somebody else. I don't know if somebody's spying on you. I don't know if you're spying on someone, but somebody is spying. So what is the spying for? What's the spying for? Who is spying and why and on what? Quiet for 5 people. What's up, everybody? We were just chatting. We were getting a bit into time travel just a second ago. It's whatever. Ask me anything. I don't know if we feel like doing any tarot. I was going to stream for at least an hour if no one was going to come chat, but Dom and Stella have carried us to that hour. So if any of you want to help them carry it further, I don't know how much longer I will stream. If nobody has any questions, like for me, tarot would be fun. I haven't been doing tarot as a thing, and now I might be too tired. I shouldn't have even said anything. Because it's draining. 11:11. No tarot this evening. I think I still might end it at an hour. I don't know. Unless somebody else is just really tired. I feel like I'm kind of tired. I feel like it's okay to do a short stream. I think I was just excited because it was the solstice and I made the new song. And I just like was in the mood to stream. I've been in makeup all day. In the summertime, it's rare for me to just put makeup on. Although in the winter, I feel like I put it on even if I'm not going to do anything, right? Everybody's yawning. Let's roll the ads. No, I think I'm definitely gonna end the stream after this, but I'll take a second to figure out if it's like incoming download tiredness or just like genuinely tired, not feeling like streaming, because sometimes it can be hard to tell. And if I'm meant to do tarot, I'll come back and the screen will look different and you'll know that I'm gonna do tarot. So it could be that I'm getting downloads for that. So I'm gonna talk to my guides here, see where we're at. Okay. Be right back. 3 minutes. All right, so we are doing tarot tonight, finally. And where is VHS tapes? I owe them a tarot stream, so hopefully they join us some point in the evening. I hate the way my bangs look. I wish I put them back, but the thing is, I'm in a Nico mode, so in case you missed it, I put on a song tonight. I did a random little demo cover because I was just in the mood and I felt like my voice sounded pretty good and I had fun. And I did a posthumous duet with Nico by just playing her song and singing along to it and doing a very silly take and kind of little editing and just sharing it. So I wanted to leave my hair down and have my badass rock and roll blonde bitches with bangs kind of vibes. But the bangs are pissing me off because I'm also like summertime, sunshine, hair in the wind, right? And so then the energies get like crossed over and it just isn't the look. So now we're gonna get all gothic real quick. Okay, relax. It's just hair. Who cares? But let me tell you, I can see myself. All right. Libra incense appropriate. I'm just going in the order of what I have. But Nico is a Libra, and I did put out that song. So if you're new here, welcome. You do have to follow the chat. I ain't even sorry about that. You can sit back and relax and not ask any questions. I don't do personal readings if it's not already obvious. I haven't actually started tarot, so don't feel like you can't ask me questions right now. But don't ask me tarot related questions. You can ask me questions about what I'm doing, but do not ask me your tarot questions. I want you to think about those already. And now here's the thing, we're doing a zodiac poll. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cosmic deck of initiation and I'm going to take out all the zodiac signs from the deck and then I'm going to shuffle them onto the table. And then once I do that, I will need to get rid of this cup. Probably need to put the bong somewhere. Actually, we need to pack the bong. Okay. I'll take all the zodiacs out and put them on the table and get little quick readings about each of them. Sometimes they form groups. And with the cosmic deck of initiation, it's not going to be too much about life itself. It's more inspiration. It'll mean a lot to you. It'll be the answers you need it to be, but it won't be too obvious or invoking because it's not kings and queens in this deck. It's universal teachings and the laws of life and everything. So I love how, like, you know what's funny? This feels like a really cool, fun, insightful stream. And we don't have all the extra lurker energy. And it really is a lot less sassy and it's a lot less like punchy energy and it's a lot less insulting and it's a lot more freeing. It's very kind and fun loving where I get to actually do my thing and there's a couple people who are watching. And it's not that I don't do well with the crowd, but when it comes to dealing with like psychic energy and having to, you know, be the person that people first see their wounds in or whatever, or kind of like learn about themselves from, it's very hard, right? To be that person. So, or to accept that person, right? So, without the lurker energy, it just feels very light here, doesn't it? Where I'm actually willing to do tarot. And if somebody wants to replay, it'll be easy to kind of listen along to because it's going to be zodiac readings, which is why I like doing this. And it's one of the few ways that I do tarot on the stream anymore because it's too exhausting. Because even when I'm not doing tarot, I'm doing things like the psychic. Okay, here's the thing. When it comes to the psychic stuff, this is just basic scrying, where we're both using devices made out of glass, which is essentially scrying. Uses like mirrors or water to like see things. So if we're both consenting and looking at each other through these screens that serve a similar purpose of communicating, then we are inherently on like a wavelength. So I don't need to tap in very hard with the psychic energy stuff, it's not, I say like, oh, let's get the messages, because I just address some of the stuff I hear as people come in. So if enough people come in, I say, okay, let's take the time to actually address this energy and give each person their little thing. But some people don't stick around and they're like, what is this? I don't believe in this. And it's like, well, you're missing out. So they might watch the replay and actually get their messages that way, because it's very hard to confront that energy right out the gate. And I don't know, my replays get quite a lot of views, which I've always been grateful for. And I'm just like happy to keep moving forward. Happy to keep moving forward. So there you go. So another thing to note with the Cosmic Deck of Initiation, would be that you are to think of it for your sun and moon sign, because to me, I think if you're ever doing zodiac pulls or like zodiac tarot, I always go with my sun sign. It resonates hard. I like it. I sometimes listen to other placements of mine, especially because I've always been very in tune with my Aquarian moon and my Scorpio rising and my Aries and Venus. But when I listen to those readings, I'm like, I don't know if it really hits. Like, I don't know if that's really it for me. But I'll get little messages here and there once in a while. So whenever I do zodiac tarot, I will always encourage people to listen for their sun sign, because I feel like that's either the intent or just the best way to get a message across, because it's like what's happening in life, in the world, and that's very much the sun. You know, it's like not what's coming to surface for you rising, or like the intuitive side of you, but with this deck it is. So because they're circular and because they're all intuition, oh, it's you, 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 it's you. I couldn't figure out who the two people. I think we lost Dom because he doesn't like tarot, and he was like, "Well, she's not alone anymore. I'm gonna go." And I got some coffee. Listen, this coffee, I was like, "Yo, barista, let me get a spumoni ice cream, Americano." And they were like, "What is that? Tell me." And I'm like, "Okay, so it's like Neapolitan ice cream, but it's Italian. So instead of chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, pistachio, dark chocolate, and it's black cherry, but sometimes raspberry. Okay, I swear to God, sometimes it's raspberry. They're both good as fuck. I prefer raspberry, so I said, let's just do a little bit of chocolate in the espresso, and then we'll do a little bit of fucking lot of pistachio, a little bit of raspberry. So good. It's taking me days to drink it though, because I drink coffee, but not like this very often anymore. It's taken me days to finish it. It's very sweet and caffeinated. But we are doing tarot, so I'm drinking it. Burning some Libra incense. So if you are new, by the way, I always ask people like their preferred nickname, sun sign, pronouns, but it seems like I don't even know if Stella's still here. Stella! Okay, also there's a lava lamp and a laptop and a light and oh my gosh, just a lot going on, right? Always am, always will be. I'm trying to make room for the cards. Oh gosh. Ever since I rearranged in this, it's a little more difficult. Alright. Long rib. Cheers. need to clean it. I can always tell it drags a little more if the water gets even cloudy. I do it every few days. I think I skipped a day this week, where I let an extra day pass by me. So I definitely will be doing that today. Okay. So once again, Cosmic Deck of Initiation, and going to shuffle these. Crown. That's me. Okay, but no, crown chakra. So I'm gonna take out all the zodiac cards. Libra's first, isn't that funny? Here's Aquarius. Maybe we'll do. Nope. Okay. Evolution at the bottom. And Law of Life on top. Let's see if we got them all and how they came out. Libra, 1. Aquarius, 2. Pisces, Taurus, 3, 4. Leo, Scorpio, Virgo. Cancer, Aries, Gemini. Sagittarius, Capricorn. We could do those pairings, but I feel like because of the way the desk is, I might shuffle them, and whatever comes out, well, I'll shuffle the cards and just keep doing it that way. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So that is how we're gonna do it. That's how they came out. Okay. First up, Gemini, Capricorn, of course, and Aquarius up next. Okay, so the base of all the readings this evening are going to be the Crown, Duality, and Law of Limitation. So crown chakra, but also accepting the crown and accepting your crown, and wearing it and opening up, right? And duality, okay, sort of like understanding your own capabilities and both sides of yourself. And Law of Limitation, understanding that no matter how much you open up to life and no matter how much you understand yourself and what's going on inside, there will always be the laws of limitation, which is that there are restraints outside of us, whether it be the society we've all mutually created amongst each other or, God interfering with your own plans. Okay. So that's just something to consider, these 3 things. Law of life on top, and the law of life is that you have to live it. So even if you want something, there are limits, right? Okay. But in order for something to happen in life, it has to be written. Evolution at the bottom of the deck, and laughter here. Okay. Law of compensation, law of karma. You're going to get what you're owed. You're going to reap what you sow. So hopefully you've had a good attitude about things. I feel like that was the Gemini Capricorn reading. So, yeah, laughter, law of karma, and law of compensation. It will pay off. You actually were good to me. It's the 2 I could think. But, learn to laugh about it because it was a long time ago. I was young and incapable. Evolution, I've grown. No problem. We all see that, okay? It's not just you. A golden rule? Kind of like patience always pays off. Patience always pays off. Nothing more to it. Patience always pays off. Inner vision, universal forgiveness. If you see fit, then you shall do it. And the thing is, focus on that inner vision. Focus on the inside, the evolution of the self, right? And have patience paying off. And universal forgiveness. If you feel you can forgive others, then you must be able to forgive yourself. And if you're able to forgive yourself, then you must accept that others are able to forgive you, yeah? So once more, remember your moon sign as well during these readings, and not just your sun sign. So sun and moon. But that was Capricorn and Gemini. Okay? Very good, dude. Very good, dude. Very good, dude. Welcome, everyone. I'm in the midst of doing kind of like a zodiac tarot reading right now. I just read for Capricorn and Gemini. So we're taking that out. And then next is Aquarius. And then we'll shuffle more and see who's next. I encourage you to think of your sun and moon sign. And if it's neither for you, then you can kind of like think of people in your life who it might apply to and what their signs are, sun or moon. So Aquarius, inner vision, universal wisdom, law of continuity, universal spirituality. Okay. Ears are pulling, Aquarius. Listen to your intuition. Guardian angel. Threshold. And universal love. You are at the threshold, about to have a breakthrough, Aquarius or Aquarius moon. I am an Aquarius moon, so gotta love to see it. Law of free will. People will move where they want to, and people will do what they do. 1717 on the clock. I would love to see that too. But it's about to be a breakthrough, and law of compensation. Patience pays off greatly. So are seeds underneath it. Holding universal love, because love is a frequency, and you've obtained it. That is the point of it. And on the ground, the golden rule is that you have to leave things where you found them. Just like it left you. Okay? Where it found you. Law of continuity is what you allow to continue, will continue. Universal spirituality is that you can see the spirituality in every move that everyone around you and you yourself makes. Universal balance. Once you recognize these things, you'll see how things come into play and actually, although face down unknown realities, everything does come into balance and it all plays its own purpose. The intervision must be held on. Inner vision, very important. Focus your mind on what you really truly want. And universal wisdom. Trusting yourself. Because you are the healer. Evolution. It's all for the growth and the betterment of everything, yes? Okay. Alright. So next. Oh, shy, huh? Sun and moon signs, sun and moon signs. Okay, it's a big one. We'll do it. I guess we'll do 2 and 2, kind of. Split them up. I don't know why I peeped at this. We'll leave that. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. We'll get to Taurus. We have Sagittarius and Pisces, and then we have Libra and Virgo. So they're kind of all 4 here present, but at the same time, I think it'll be kind of like 2 distinct groups. I'll just be reading them like simultaneously because they'll be relevant to 2 people or whatever. Whatever's going on there. So again, sun and moon. Okay. Law of continuity. Once more. For Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Pisces, what you allow to continue will. Okay, and universal freedom. You are free to do whatever you want at all times. We all are. Everyone is. Let's start with Virgo and Libra because I'm noticing a heftier pile for y'all. Again, sun and moon sign. So we have universal healing. You need healing. You need to face these things. You need to address the wounds. You need to recognize that you're hurting too. You need to see that the reason people count on you is because they want you suffering and they want to keep you in this state. Misery, pain, whatever it is. They want you blinded to your greatness and to your happiness because it does not serve them for you to know your true worth and to experience your true potential, okay? So just, you need the healing because it's for you, not for anyone else. You are a giver of light. Do you see your light? Do you see the light that you radiate? Do you see the light that you radiate? Do you see the things that other people see in you that attracts them to you and makes them so needy for you? Do you see that beauty about you? Do you see the light that shines from within? Just like the healer, just like the living, okay? Universal love. It's a frequency. Get on it. Learn how to just love and experience love at all times in everything that you do. Because love being selfish, love being cruel, love being a competition or somehow some kind of anything is just like, come on, man. That's not the move. That is not the fucking move. You're on the threshold, though. You're about to have a breakthrough. 222 with 2 viewers. Yes, both of you. I don't know where your Libra and Virgo placements are, but that's cute. You are on the threshold of something. You're about to have a big breakthrough. It's probably in love, and it might be in regards to a person or someone. Could be like an ex or something, because there's also universal forgiveness. So just understand, once again, I think I said this earlier, but reiterating for you, that if you can accept other people's apologies, then you can accept that you can have forgiveness for them. But universal forgiveness means that applies to you as well. So if you can forgive others, you need to be able to forgive yourself. Once you forgive yourself, you realize others can forgive you. Boom. Universal forgiveness. It's okay, dude. Unity. We'll start working together because your vibe attracts your tribe. So once you get to that law of life, of living, and attune to the frequency of love, and start to forgive yourself as much as you forgive others, and realize that we're all just here to enact the plays that we're supposed to be cast in, then you start to attract the people that you need to be with and that you need to work with. So what's the big secret here, Virgo, Libra? Law of transmutation. You just have to take your anger, take your energy, and learn to put it in a more productive way about things, okay? That's a good reading for you. Moving on to Pisces and Sagittarius, once again, think of your moon. Okay? You've got guardian angels. Somebody's watching over you. Somebody is straight up watching over you. Evolution. It's time you recognize it. It's time that you recognize that it's not just you. You're not perfect. Nobody is. You have a lot of assistance, whether you believe in it or not. Your guardian angels are very present around you. And it's time to evolve for them and with them and because of them. Okay? It's time to see that and have growth because it's the experience of life. 24, right? You might be 24 years old. And the law of free will coming up once again because everyone does have that. Yes, absolutely so true. Everyone is free to do what they want. Free to do what they want. But what's the big secret, Pisces, Sagittarius? Universal truth. Yes, free will, but also universal truth. So you can do whatever you want and you're free to move how you want. But if you are not doing those things in your own truth, speaking your truth, living your truth, becoming your truth, then you are not as freely moving as you might want to. Okay? But your guardian angels will protect and guide you. You just have to ascend and listen. Okay? That's all that is. It's about your evolution, your personal growth, baby. This is a garden quartz. Maybe you should get some. All right. Shuffle these up. There's like 4 left. What are the zodiacs? I'm going to go after this reading, by the way, because I am getting tired. And this is like draining. My nose keeps getting stuffy because I think somebody is like crying or doing stuff. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we'll do these 3, 4. Oh my gosh. So it's 4. We'll separate this one. These 3. And then these 2. Okay. We'll start with the 3 is Scorpio, Taurus, and Aries. That is pretty much my chart right there. That's okay. So Scorpio, Taurus, Aries. Think of your sun and moon sign. All right. Let's get the message here. Universal abundance. It's coming towards you. The universal abundance is that everything is always abundant and it's always there and accessible for anybody at any time, but we all have rules to play and we don't all realize that we can change them or that we're meant to have more than we are given. Laughter, remember to laugh it off. And remember, sometimes that's just love. Universal love is that it's a frequency and it's once again accessible at any time, just like universal abundance, universal love. And what binds them together? Laughter. Be able to laugh stuff off, be able to be on stage and say, yes, it is a comedy. I know you thought this was a tragedy, but here we are. We're able to laugh at ourselves. Okay? Okay, a little clumsy at first, but that's love. Because you're falling, right? And so, of course, you're not going to fall with grace. You're going to fall like Alice in fucking Wonderland. And you walk up on a doorknob, walking like this bitch. Hey, AceOG18, baby. Thank you for the follow. You've been here before. You sent 2 previous messages. Doing zodiac readings. Yeah, pretty much. Giver of light. Start embracing the fact that you have all this love and abundance and you make people laugh and you live lightheartedly. Law of cause and effect. It is no accident. Shh. Yes. Happy birthday. Law of cause and effect. This is no accident. This was meant to happen. Law of frequency. Tap in. Law of frequency. As long as you're attuned to universal abundance and love, you'll get that and you'll experience those things. Scorpio, remember, you're big manifestors. Okay? Taurus and Taurus moon, you're grounding. Your energy is infectious. You have no idea. People are obsessed with you. Aries, that passion and intensity can carry you for miles, okay? You have no idea. It's all there for you. Just remember to laugh it off and never let anyone dull your shine. All right? I already said I was doing zodiac readings. Please mind your business. Oh, Cancer's next anyway, so shut your mouth. Okay, I don't need to be angry and bitchy, but at the same time, I don't like to be interrupted. That's why all of this is there. Cancer, good timing. Be aware. Oh my god. Do you even listen? Jeez. The fuck? Are you saying join? You can leave. I mean, at that point, it's just rude. I mean, there's a delay in the chat. I get that. But also, like, how many ways till Friday did I just say? Anyways. So, Cancer. This is once again sun and moon signs. Cancer, all you got is universal truth. Sometimes y'all need to hear the truth because sometimes you are a recluse. It's okay. Don't tell me that. Oh my gosh. You already said your birthday's. It's okay. You have a lot to learn and you'll learn it on this channel. Okay. Universal truth. You need me, dude. Law of attraction. There's a reason you came here. There is a reason that. Whoa. Yeah, you probably need something, but you probably can't afford me. So this is as much as you'll get. And you might be a little too whatever. Golden rule. I would say honestly, not to be embarrassing. This is it's too weird. It's too funny. Golden rule. Can't. Threshold. You're about to break through. Inner vision. Okay. So. Yeah. Something weird. Evolution. Guardian angel. People are. Look, guardian angel and miracle. Law of compensation. You'll get what you're owed. People are looking out for you on the other side and in this world. And you, universal freedom, you are free to move as you want, but it's good that you're embarking on a spiritual journey because those things will work in tandem together for you and with you. Okay, Cancer? Hold on to your inner vision, whatever it is that you want. Just keep picturing it because that's half of manifestation is to be able to imagine it exactly as you want it. Guardian angel and universal truth. Ask your angels. Listen to your intuition. Trust these messages and these signs and your higher self, right? Of like how and why is this happening and what am I supposed to do? And you will get your answers just like people who pray to God do. Okay? In the ways that are subtle but obvious to you. Giver of light. You have to understand that people do always want to dull your shine. If you have light to give, if you have love in you, if you have beauty about you, people are going to want to dull you out and make you feel unseen and ugly like they do. Okay? It's not good or bad or evil or anything. It's just, it is what it is. Please be mindful of that. Okay? Good. I think that's just it for Cancer. Law of attraction. You came here for a reason. Okay. And last one, Leo. Which is funny because it's Cancer than Leo season. Okay. Got a little lost in thought. Foundation to building. Building something stable. Universal forgiveness. Once again, if you, this is the third time I've had to say this tonight for so many different people. Once again, read for your sun and moon signs. if you are able to accept someone's apology, then someone can accept your apology. So if you are able to forgive someone, someone's able to forgive you. You also need to remember to forgive yourself in all of that, because when you forgive yourself, you are truly be able to give and forgive someone else. Okay? Universal love is complicated. Love is a battlefield, but it's also a frequency. Law of free will. Always free to do what you want, and everybody is. And everybody will be guided by the will of their own. But something is blocking your abundance. Okay, so what is blocking your abundance? Initiation. You just haven't started yet. You haven't really gotten to the process. You haven't really allowed yourself to be initiated into the role that you have been deemed worthy of playing, because you can't seem to forgive yourself for the things that you've done to yourself, other people, etc. And you have no idea how to verbalize that for yourself, because how cliche of a Leo, or better yet, a fire sign. Right. Okay. And universal balance. It'll all come into balance. You'll come into focus. Everything will make sense. It's all good. It's all open. Okay. Universal harmony. Do not be scared. Law of compensation. It's supposed to pay off. Law of cause and effect. You asked for this, and now you get it. Don't back away now. You're about to be initiated into something great, and it's about to be the payout. So why stop here? You know, universal abundance. Very clear. Very clear. Law of frequency and law of transmutation. Learning to be on the frequency that you need to be on, like love or energy, and then also transmutation, being able to transmute energies that are uncomfortable for you, like anger or sadness or whatever negative experience you might have. Okay, but what's blocking you from being able to do that? Laughter. You need to laugh more. You need to be able to laugh more. Unity. Probably need to start working with other people. Admit when you need help. Do things for you and them. Doesn't matter. And universal healing. Once again, needing healing. So, okay, somebody been crying tonight or something? Anyways, that was a great reading. 22222 on my ad roll timer. I'm going to roll some ads and clean this up. Oh, I'm going to shut this down, shuffle, and then roll some ads. So, I'm going to be ending the stream when I get back. I hope that was insightful for whoever was even tuned in or watching the replay. What an interesting night it's been. What fell on my lap is miracle and universal spirituality. There's just one thing, then I'll be okay. I need a miracle every day. I need a miracle every day. Okay. Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Law of Attraction. It's because you wanted that to happen. Yes, keep going. Law of Karma. If you've been good, then it shall be good. Trinity spot opening up. All happens tenfold for you. I saw Taurus in there. Law of frequency. Hell yeah. Law of transmutation. Be able to take bad energy and make it something else. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, Trinity spot. Tenfold. Put some good stuff in it. Yeah? Law of life is you have to live it. Initiation. You get it. Law of frequency. Stay on it. Healing within. All the work, all the growth, all the progress is worth it. Patience pays off like a motherfucker. Look at this. Who is blocking each other? Who's blocking each other? Who's blocking each other? Who's blocking each other? Universal wisdom and commitment. Wise enough to know the difference. Universal wisdom and commitment. Wise enough to know the difference. Cancer at the bottom of the deck. Miracle again. foundation, just building a strong foundation, building trust, building something that you can stand up on. It's good energy to be in, you know, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with building trust and understanding and boundaries up front. Aquarius at the bottom of the deck. Very loving energy tonight. No lurkers, right? Taurus. Okay. Taurus and crown. Taurus, where's the crown? Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Universal harmony and foundation. Universal love and Gemini. Okay. Universal harmony. Law of transmutation, spirituality, Sagittarius, law of compensation, evolution, Virgo, miracle. Okay, foundation, once again. Kind of love it. Okay? Yes, I do. I do love it. Let's get it. Let's get it going. Let's get it. Get it. Universal harmony. I have to leave it at that. Is this deck done? Doing what it's doing? Yes. Universal harmony. Always where we leave it at. Guardian angel at the bottom of the deck. Why am I still shuffling? Free spirit, yes. Trinity spot. Whatever you put in right now, you'll get back tenfold. So make it good and make it what you want. Don't be doing negative shit, drugs, spending money. You're going to have nothing in about 10 years. But if you cultivate abundance and you make investments and you grow your wealth and you grow your status, then yeah, it's going to keep growing for the next 10 years. This is the beginning of a very special universal decade, so it's really 11. But that 11th year, you'll figure out what we're doing next year, okay? So that was great. Gonna roll some ads, kind of clean up, and get the fuck out of here. Shorter stream tonight, whatever. Maybe I'll make it to a 2-hour mark, but we're back to just one lurker, no chatter, it seems. And that's, quite frankly, sometimes just boring. And it did get pretty insightful and weird earlier, and it led to a bit of a conversation about time travel, so sometimes it's interesting enough. Once again, I will try to last until the 2-hour mark, but I am done with tarot for the evening. So I will be back in 3 minutes, and I'll chat for maybe 15. Okay, so thank you to my lurker for hanging in there. Done with tarot for the evening. I was gonna chat for 15 minutes, but it honestly feels like slightly awkward because I just be talking to myself. Hopefully someone watch the replay. Thank you for the follow, Wisteria. I just noticed. Once again, long day. Oh, of course. Like I said, I was gonna try to hit the 2-hour mark, but I don't want to just talk to myself into death for the first well, no, Dom was chatting with me for a little bit, but there was a break of 20 to 30 minutes where I probably had to talk to myself to no one. But I don't hold anyone accountable for talking back to me because I'm the only one who agreed to do it. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go think about music. I'm gonna maybe write a little bit. If you're just tuning in and you missed it, rewatch the tarot reading. It's all zodiac based, so it's very easy to watch the replay. And you can think of your sun and moon sign or anybody in your life with the sun and moon sign of those zodiac signs. They're not time stamped or anything, but you'll figure it out. And the screen changes to the rocks and stuff when I'm doing tarot, so you can just kind of scan through and go boop and find the tarot reading. Why am I saying it now at the end? I don't know. But you can go to my website and you can listen to my new demo song. I decided I'm just going to unload a million cover demos, doing them in the rudimentary way that I do them. Right here in the mess, loudly and uneducated. Because I don't know, it's fun and I think they sound cool at the end of the day. If you go to the actual music page, I feel like if you listen to the demo and then the album, it actually sounds like music that kind of reminds me of. I probably shouldn't even say this about myself, but it does remind me of something very specific, and it's a huge compliment to me, even though I thought it. But I was listening to it, and it just sounded pretty cool, so it's interesting at least. So you can check that out while I'm gone. I'm going to be working on a few more songs. Okay, so I love you all so much. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you come back soon. Hopefully I come back soon. I won't be here this weekend, so I might be able to come out tomorrow, but I'll be so busy Friday I might skip it. I might just not be back till fucking Monday next week sometime. Who knows, man? So sorry if you're just tuning in. Go listen to my music. Go watch this stream again. I'm gonna go because I'm kind of tired and nobody really feels like chatting. It's a very quiet night. Totally different energy without all the lurkers, though, right? You can literally witness it in the stream. It was like 1 to 2 to maybe 3 or 4 or 5 at the most tonight. Very, very small, quiet stream. And it felt amazing. It was like very cool. It was very nice. So you can catch the Zodiac reading replay. Once again, when you see the crystals, you'll know you found the tarot reading. I love you all so much. Thank you for all the support. Consider subscribing. You won't have to watch ads, and you'll just help me want to do this because it is awesome and insightful and engaging, and I love to do it, and I love socializing, but also it's a lot of energy and time for me. So you subscribing encourages me to keep going. Otherwise, it's hit or miss sometimes. So gotta love what you do. Gotta get what you're worth. Anyways, consider it, and again, thank you. I'll see you all very soon. I love you. Good night, good luck, and all that stuff. Oh, until next time.